Hello students, hope you all enjoy this video session. Today we are going to learn Standard 4 of Social Unit 3. The topic is Municipality and Corporation. The purpose of local government is to provide an organized system where councils exercise their power and responsibilities to work together for peace, order and good governance of the municipal districts. Come, let me get into the video session.
Unit 3 Municipality and Corporation. A municipal corporation is the legal term for a local governing body including cities, towns, villages, etc. We live in our country, India. For the administration purposes, it was divided into states. The states were divided into districts and the districts were divided into local bodies. For the betterment of services rendered to the people, the local bodies is divided into urban local bodies and rural local bodies. In this lesson, we are going to learn about local bodies, municipality and corporation. Let we see the conversation between a small boy and his uncle. Mugilan went to his uncle's house during summer vacation. One day he was playing in a park. At that time, he heard the municipality employees announcing that the people to pay taxes for house and others. Mugilan ran to his uncle. Uncle, why are you running? What happened? Mugilan, Uncle, what is municipality? Why should we pay taxes? By hearing this announcement, Mugilan quickly ran to his uncle and asked, what is municipality and why should we pay taxes? Now, uncle is going to explain about what is municipality. Mugila, municipality is a form of local government in a small town where 50,000 to 1 lakh people live. This is divided into several wards. Our house is in the 10th ward. In our locality, there are totally 30 wards. In Tamil Nadu, there are 152 municipalities. Municipality is a small form of local government where nearly 50,000 to 1 lakh people live. This is divided into several wards. In Tamil Nadu, there are 152 municipalities. So, in our state Tamil Nadu, there are 152 municipalities are there. See the first picture, employees of municipalities, and the second picture is municipal office. Mugilan, who is the head of the municipality? Uncle, the head of the municipality is called the president. The president and the members of the municipalities are elected by the people directly. The tenure of the members is 5 years. One of the members of the municipality is selected as vice president. Mugilan, Uncle, what are the duties of municipality? President, head of the municipality. Next, vice president, one of the elected member. Next, members. These members are directly elected by the people. Tenure of the members is 5 years. Tenure means the ruling period is 5 years. Mugilan is asking what are the duties of municipality. Uncle is going to explain about what are the duties and services rendered by the municipality. Let me see one by one. First one, providing street lamps. Second one, constructing library and its maintenance. Third one, maintaining local market, that is called Sandai. Fourth one, providing drinking water facilities. Fifth one, constructing roads. Sixth one, removing garbage dumps. So these are the services rendered by the municipality. Mugilan, what is the source of income for the work done by municipality? Uncle, central government and state government provide the money. People also pay in the form of house tax, professional tax, drinking water tax, shop tax, road tax and drainage tax. It also forms the income of municipality. Sources of income for municipality. Central government and state government provide some affairs for the municipality to render all the services. Apart from this, municipality collect house tax, professional tax, drinking water tax, shop tax, road tax, drainage tax. From this money only, they provide amenities to the people. Uncle is going to explain more about municipalities. The following also comes under municipalities. Let me see one by one. First one, townships. Example, Neyveli. Second one, cantonment boards. Example, Parangimalai, Kunnur. Third one, notified area committee. Townships are various kinds of settlements or administrative subdivisions in different places. The best example for townships are Neyveli. Second one, cantonment board. Cantonment board is a civic administration body in India under the control of Ministry of Defence. Best example for cantonment boards are example Parangimalai, Kunnur. Third one, notified area committee is established to take care of administration of an area which is either a fast developing town or town not yet developed to fulfill all the conditions to create a municipality, but it is considered as important as by the state government. See the picture. He is Lord Ripon and he is the father of local bodies. He only introduced the local body system. What do you mean by local bodies? Local bodies are institutions of the local self-governance which look after the administration of an area or small community such as villages, towns or cities. Now, let me see the structure of the local bodies. There are two types of local bodies. First one is urban local bodies. Second one is rural local bodies. What do you mean by urban local bodies? Local bodies constituted for local planning, development and administration in the urban areas are referred to as urban local bodies. Corporation, municipality, town panchayat or urban local bodies. Rural local bodies. What do you mean by rural local bodies? Local bodies constituted for local planning, development and administration in the rural areas are referred to as rural local bodies. Rural local bodies are district panchayat, panchayat union, village panchayat. Tamil Nadu consists of 33 districts, 386 panchayat unions and 12,620 gram panchayat. Now we are going to study about urban local bodies. Uncle. For example, we call Chennai, Trichy, Kovai, Madurai and Salem as corporations. Mugilan. What is corporation? Uncle. Certain municipalities will be declared by the Government of Tamil Nadu as corporation based on high population and high revenue. See the picture. These are the important municipal corporation in our country. Delhi Municipal Corporation, Mumbai Municipal Corporation, Kolkata Municipal Corporation, Chennai Municipal Corporation. Mugilan. Uncle, how many corporations are there in Tamil Nadu? Uncle, in Tamil Nadu, 14 corporations have been established. The oldest corporation is Chennai. In Tamil Nadu, there are 14 municipal corporations are there. Let me see one by one. First one Chennai, second one Madurai, third one Coimbatore, fourth one Tiruchirappalli, fifth one Salem, sixth one Tirunelveli, seventh one Vellore, eighth one Tuticorin, ninth one Tirupur, 10th one Erode, 11th one Tanjore, 12th one Dindigul, 13th one Hosur, 14th one Nagarkoil. Chennai is the oldest corporation. Based on the high population and high revenue, these municipalities will be declared by the Government of Tamil Nadu as corporations. At present, Tamil Nadu government has declared Nagarkoil as the 14th corporation. See the picture. Corporation office. It is the corporation office of Chennai. It is the oldest corporation. It is located in Chennai Central. It is named as a Ripon building. Mugilan. Uncle, how the head and the members are elected? Uncle, the head and the members of corporation was elected by the people directly. The chairperson of the corporation was called mayor. He is also called the father of the corporation. The tenure of the members of the corporation is 5 years. The Indian Administrative Service officers and similar rank holders are appointed by the government to the corporation. Most of the urban areas have corporation. See the picture. Mayor is the father of corporation. Next one is deputy mayor and the members of the municipal corporation. The members of the municipal corporation are called corporators. These people are directly elected by the people. Officer, municipal commissioner. The Indian Administrative Service officers and similar rank holders are appointed by the government to the corporation. Mugilan, what are the duties of corporation? Uncle is going to explain about what are the duties and services provided by the corporation. First one, constructing and maintaining the city roads. Second one, providing drinking water facilities. Third one, disposing garbage. Fourth one, constructing libraries and maintaining them. Fifth one, creating parks and maintaining them. Sixth one, maintaining of birth and death records. These are the services and amenities provided by the corporations. See the given pictures. Providing drinking water, providing primary education, public dispensaries, firefighting services, garbage disposal, building and maintaining roads and streets, gardens and public parks. Building and maintaining roads and streets, gardens and public parks. Maintaining proper sewage and drainage. Setting up and running fair price shops and public libraries. Setting up and running fair price shops and public libraries. Registration of births and deaths. Mugilan, what is the source of income of the corporation? Uncle, the amount collected from professional tax, wealth tax, entertainment tax, custom duties and road tax are the sources of income of the corporation. Mugilan, what else are there besides municipality and corporation? Uncle, apart from the corporation and the municipality, town panchayat also exist. The head and the ward members are elected by the people directly. The tenure of the president and other members is 5 years. Panchayat is governed by the executive officer. Town panchayat functions in places where the population exceeds 5,000 people. Town panchayat, it functions more than 5,000 to 50,000 people. Head and ward members are elected by people directly. The tenure of president and other members is 5 years. It is governed by executive officer. Let us know the Balwant Rai Mehta Committee recommended a three-tier Panchayat Raj system in 1957. So a committee was formed and the head of the committee was Balwant Rai Mehta. So this committee is named as a Balwant Rai Mehta Committee. And this committee recommended a three-tier Panchayat Raj system in 1957. What do you mean by three-tier Panchayat Raj system? The three-tier is block-wise, village-wise and district-wise. After that, a new committee was formed in the year 1978. That committee is named as a Ashok Mehta Committee. And this committee recommended a two-tier Panchayat Raj system. The two-tier means village-wise and district-wise. Mugilan. Uncle, I came to know the administration of municipality and corporation very well. Thank you very much.